Hello everybody, I'm Chief Warrant Officer LaChance and I will be showing you how to properly form your beret. When you first get your beret, it will have this material all along the inside of your beret. To form it properly, you are going to have to cut out the liner. So when you are cutting out the liner, use a pair of scissors, carefully follow around the edge and then around the cap brass and all the way around the edge of the beret, being very careful not to cut through both sides of the beret. The end result should look like this on the inside. Cap brass cutout. This allows you to form your beret much easier and it will fit much nicer. Now, there's two ways you can do it and there's two different kind of berets. So this is the one that most people are probably going to have, just regular cap brass. And if you have this cap brass, what you're going to do is you're going to have to remove it before we start. Now, the way I like to form my beret is with a steamer. I just like doing it this way because it doesn't completely soak your beret, and if you need to form it right before you go to cadets, you can do this. So what you do is I'm just going to stick the steamer inside of here, and what we're doing is we're letting the material become soft and pliable is what we want. So the steam is going to allow the material to be soft. You do have to be careful with steam though. Obviously, you can hurt yourself, you can burn yourself. So you're just going to get the entire thing completely pliable and very warm and hot. And you're going to do this probably for 5 minutes, and then we can move on to forming it. Now that your beret is completely soft and pliable, you're going to set it on your head like you regularly would, right? Beret is now sitting on your head. You're going to grab behind where your cap brass would be. So behind here, you're going to grab it, and you're going to make a little fold. When you make the fold on the right side of your beret, you should see these two holes here. That fold should completely cover those two holes. You shouldn't see these two holes at all. It should fully come over on this side. And so, kind of a fold like that. Next step, make sure it's perfectly on your head. It should be on your left side of your head. You're going to make a fold and run it all the way along the end of your beret. So it should come all the way around, almost to the back of your head. Your right side, you're going to take it, and you're going to fold it over yourself. This should create a trench here, should fold over here and create a trench here. Now, you're going to hold it in this position and let it dry this way. So look this way, the trench comes all the way down around to my ear. This fold comes all the way down. And that's how you form your beret with steam. The second way to form a beret is to run the thing under hot water and get it completely soaked inside and outside. And it has to be like steaming hot water. And then we're going to put it on our head and form it in the same way. The only thing about this is that you'll have to do it this way if you don't have a steamer. But it'll take a while for it to dry. So if you have cadets right after, probably won't work out. You'll have to do it way before. Now that your beret is completely soaked in super hot water, just wring some of the water out so you don't get completely soaked. Note, this is my old beret, so it won't fit my head perfectly. So, sitting on your head. Take it, make the fold. The side with the two holes is where it's going to come down on the one side. So just move the material till you get it all down here. Take the other side. Make your trench. Come all the way around to the side of your head. Boom. And then you're gonna wear it until it is completely dry. Now this side you don't want to drag it all the way down until it's like this. It should sit comfortably on your head with the trench. You can kind of grab the material and fold it over in the front. Not so it's covering the cap brass, but just as I'll fold. And if I take this off and show you guys, you should have a trench that comes all the way around to the side. So those are the two methods of forming your beret. If you don't have a steamer, you'll have to use hot water. Either way, the results kind of turn out the same. And it should fit on your head. Nice. 2 fingers. Should fit nice. Sit flat. And that is how you form your beret. Now that you have your beret all formed, it goes a little further. When you are done, cadets, and you have your beret, off your head, don't just crumple it up, throw it in the corner of your room until next week. Take your beret and set it somewhere perfectly formed like it was on your head and leave it. For example, I have a spot perfectly on my desk where I leave this on the corner and it sits perfectly formed until the next time I have to wear it. If you take your freshly formed beret, after cadets, crumple it up, throw it in the corner. Next time you wait a week, next time you go to put it on, it might not instantly form right away. Now, the more and more you form your beret with hot water, the more likely that it will stay completely formed even if you shove it in your pocket. I still recommend setting it somewhere where it will set nice, but I would recommend forming your beret once a week for 4 to 5 weeks, and then it should be good. And then you can form it probably once every 2 months, depending on how much you use it. But end result, beret should stay formed even when sitting on the table. I'm Chief Warrant Officer LaChance, and I just taught you how to form your beret. Thank you.